Welcome back. Today we are working on our master bedroom. If you guys have been following us since the very beginning, we bought this house a year ago. Wait, was it a year? No, a year and a half ago about. We moved in April and we completely renovated the whole house. The whole house was like orange and green carpets everywhere, paneling, like weird cork board walls. It was like really a mess, this house, and we brought it to what it looks like today. Our bedroom though, we really didn't do anything to. We just painted it, and the color I painted it was horrible. It did not look at all what I thought it was gonna look like. So today we're giving our master bedroom a grown-up makeover because it feels very childish. And I'm super excited because today's video is sponsored by Lull. They really are Connor and I's favorite mattress company. We have a Lull bed right now, so we're really excited to upgrade to a bigger size. But I did want to touch on the truck really quickly. If you guys have subscribed for the truck content or are just wondering why we haven't done anything with the truck, we have been getting hit with snowstorms like no other. It's been insane. We're supposed to have 4 snowstorms this week. We've been getting these like back-to-back storms where we are just out plowing for literally 23 hours, and it's exhausting. We're so tired. We just don't have time to do anything. This project has already been a month just to do this bedroom over, which is kind of crazy because it shouldn't take this long, but we just don't have time, and it has been freezing and the truck is outside to work in, so it's kind of hard. But once the snowstorms stop, hopefully we'll be able to get the time to start working on the truck. We're not giving up on it, so don't worry. We really are so excited about it, and it's killing us because we want to work on it so badly, but it's just right now it's really hard to do that. So pray for some warm weather for us so we can finish up the truck. But if you guys want to see what we're doing to our room, then just keep watching. Take a look in our master bedroom so I can show you guys what is going on. I'm going to try to talk through this really quickly just to like spew out all of our ideas. So the first thing we hate about this room are these windows. They are super awkward. We have 3 bedrooms in our house, and each of the bedrooms has these horrendous looking windows. So we mentioned this when we moved into the house and everyone told us not to do it, but we're doing it. We are taking out this window and we're either gonna put shiplap on this wall or board and batten, and I just think it's gonna look a lot better. I'm all for sunlight. I love the sun. I love as many windows as possible, but we just feel like our room would just feel a lot more relaxing without this huge window. Right behind the window we have our patio, and so if Connor and his friends are just hanging out back there, I can hear everything while I'm in here trying to sleep, and we feel like we're in a fishbowl with these giant windows. And then this window over here, it's not even centered to the wall, which is very frustrating. So we're gonna take out this half of the window and probably just buy a new window and put that right there. The next thing about the room that I hate is the paint color. It looks pink. It was called Choice Cream. It was supposed to be a really gorgeous creamy color. Clearly it looks pink. I found this color, which is actually just called Creamy, and I like this a lot better. So we'll probably paint the room that color, and then everything else is really just like cosmetic. This is probably going to be the last clip with this window in because we are currently working on that. I'm going to show you guys what's going on outside quick. On the outside of the house, we needed to remove all of the old window framing as well as the board and battens. This part was actually pretty easy to do. We weren't really sure how taking the windows out was going to be, but it was super simple. At least this window was. The other side gave us a lot of headaches, and luckily we were having some nice weather when we did this window, so it really wasn't too cold out to do this. So once we got all of the new studs in, we filled it in with some insulation, put the sheetrock up, and then compounded over that. And then on the outside of the house, we replaced all the board and battens, and right now it's just primed. Then I took some of our paint and painted over that. There is a difference in paint color just because it's wet paint right now. So we have all the shiplap currently laid out, and yeah, we still have all of our Christmas decorations up. Probably not taking them down until February just because we love Christmas so much. But I have all this laid down. What I'm gonna do is take some of this primer. I normally use the bin primer, but I'm just gonna use this because I have it here. It's a little less stinky too than bin. And I'm gonna prime all these. There's also still like half of them in the other room. And then I'll paint them all. So it's definitely gonna be a little bit of a process, but I'm excited. The color we got to paint, stop making fun of me. The color we got to paint the shiplap is called Chantilly Lace, and apparently it's a really beautiful white. So let's get started. By the way, this is my Kind Words Are Like Honey top, which is part of my merchandise line. If you guys are interested, I'll leave it linked down below. It's a Bible verse, but also goes along with Honey the Camper that I redid on this channel. And talking about the camper, we are pretty much done with the camper, but it's so cold now to try to work in there. So we're gonna reboot the camper in the spring and just put the finishing touches on it, and then I'll give you guys the full tour of her. She looks amazing and so good, but like I said, it's just a little too cold to start working on her again, so we'll do that in the spring. Righty. I already have paint all over me. So we have to paint this part too, because that'll be seen, right?
Yeah, paint a naughty one. A naughty one.
This one's not very naughty. I'll just go like this, and I'll go to a naughty one.
Okay.
Alright, like this is pretty naughty looking. So I wanted to show you guys these lights that I got off of Amazon for the bedside. You can see there's like little scratches on them. So I'm gonna return these, but the reason why I'm gonna return them is because we got the ones that you need to hook up to like electrical. You need to hardwire these, which we were going to do, but I just feel like we're running out of time, and our electrician is like very far out booked, so it would take a really long time, and we're gonna put the shiplap up, so we don't want to have to disturb the shiplap once it's up. So I actually searched on Amazon, and this brand has the same exact ones for $3 more that just have a plug-in cord. I obviously would prefer the sleeker look of not having a cord running down, but I feel like it will work and serve its purpose, so I'm just gonna return these ones and order the ones with a cord.
I have this old dresser, and I was looking for a new dresser for the room, but they were all like $600, and I really didn't feel like spending that much money on a dresser. So I decided to just take this one apart, give it a light sand, and paint it the same color as our kitchen island. I believe this color is called Country Lattice Green. It's a really beautiful green color, and I think just painting your old furniture is such a great way to spice things up and make it look fresh. I got 12 of these knobs on Amazon for I think like $9. I will link everything that I show in this video down below. The old knobs were a lot bigger than these ones, so I was a little nervous about it, but actually once it all came together, I think it looked really beautiful. So I'm really happy with how the dresser came out.
This is it. Taking out the last windows in this room that just don't look good. We went to Lowe's, we got the replacement windows, so I'm very excited to put those in.
This is the window that gave us a lot of trouble because it was rotted from the outside, and also it was just the coldest day of the year, and then it continued to get colder and colder. As you guys can see to the right, there was a lot of rotted wood. So here we just put the windows in just to see where we want the placement, and then once we got the placement down, we added in all of the studs, we boarded it up from the outside, and then put insulation on the inside because it was just way too cold to try to do any more work. So the room stayed like that for about a week, and in the meantime we put up all of the shiplap.
All right, finally, the last night we had with no windows in this room. It's actually kind of nice though, because when you close this door and then when we close the bathroom door, it becomes pitch black in here. So sleeping in here is a little spooky, but also really nice because you don't have to deal with any street lights or anything like that. But I'm really just over this because look at our room. It's just been disaster. And the rest of our house, I can't even show you. There's just stuff everywhere. So I'm really excited to get the windows in. So let's get started on that.
Now it's time to paint our bedroom. We went with the color Greek Villa. I did a poll on YouTube and this is the color that you guys all picked. It is such a beautiful color. I actually was a little nervous it was gonna be too white, but it is like the most perfect, creamy, warm white without being like an eggshell color. It is just so perfect and so beautiful. I would love to paint the rest of the house this. So now I'm just touching up the shiplap because after we installed it, there were a few nicks and stuff like that on that. Now I'm just gonna paint in all around the window frames and then paint the framing as well as paint the entire wall. So now it's finally time to take out the old bed. This was really exciting for me because I never really was too in love with this bed, so I was just really excited to get a new one in. And again, luckily the bed was super easy to take apart, although it is just sitting in our kitchen right now. I have to bring it to the basement. The rest of our house is like a disaster compared to our beautiful bedroom, but that's all right.
All right guys, look at the room, completely empty. So we're gonna finish putting up the shiplap today. I think I told you guys we ran out. So we're gonna do that. And then right now I'm gonna clean the floors. This I'm just keeping in here because it's gonna stay there anyway. The windows just look so good. I cannot get over what a huge difference this made for our bedroom. I'm so excited about it. So I'm gonna clean the floors, then I'm gonna start setting up the bed and our nightstands and all that stuff.
So now it's time to put together the bed. I'm really happy that we went with this frame. I think it's really beautiful and simple. It was actually pretty easy to put together, which is always a plus.
Okay, so we just set up the bed and I put the box spring on it and I was about to go get our mattress to put on it and then I'm like, this looks really low. So let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see, like look how low this looks. Look at it compared to my legs. Like this is where it falls. And the mattress is 10 inches, so that's great. But it's only gonna bring it like up to here. It's still gonna be like right at my knees and I feel like that's way too low. The bed came with another like set of legs to make it higher, but I thought it was gonna be too high. And these are the same height legs as our old bed, but what we realized is that this box spring that we got is half the size of our old box spring. So I am now going to disassemble this. I'm gonna try to keep as much as I can together without having to disassemble the whole thing, which I think is possible, and put the different legs on it. But I have to take the headboard off, the footboard off. It's gonna be really annoying. I'm not even gonna film this part because I'm just really over it. So let me just do this quick. I finally got the bed back to the correct height. So now what I'm gonna do is go get our mattress. It is outside. So Lowell will send your mattress right to your door, and it comes really compressed. And it's the coolest thing to watch it just expand and turn into this giant, fluffy, amazing mattress. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Connor is obsessed with Lowell mattresses. Honestly, he should be like a spokesperson for them, because anytime a friend is looking for a mattress, he's always like, get a Lowell. Our previous mattress was a Lowell, but it was a queen. So we are upgrading to a king, which we are so excited for. Wilbur sleeps with us. He's only 8 pounds, but he sleeps in like the most perfect position where his body is just like taking up the whole middle section of the bed. So Connor and I are like on our sides. We have no room. So we are really excited to upgrade to a king and hopefully get a really great night's sleep. I do have a code for $250 off your Lowell mattress that will be linked down below. But let me show you guys the whole unboxing process.
So thank you, Lowell, for sponsoring today's video. As you guys can see, the mattress will get delivered right to your doorstep. It is so easy, and you just drag the box into your house, and trust me, if I can do this and you guys can, it's really not that heavy, and it's pretty easy to just drag around because it is a box. So I just brought this into our bedroom, and it was ready to set up.
The lighting in this room is so good now that there's not windows on this side. I love it, but I'm getting distracted. So I just brought the mattress in, and I'm gonna have Connor help me put it on the bed, and we're gonna let it expand. So excited! We're finally gonna have a king bed, and we're not gonna be like smushed anymore. Okay, there you go. Oh, you've never seen it expand, right? Because
No.
I was at my condo. Oh, this is exciting. Dump it. Oh, yay!
Right, is this? Well, it's a square, right?
Good question. Yeah, that's true. I think. There we go. All right, do the honors and cut it. Big moment. It looks so nice.
It's always crazy how they it's so crazy how they fit them in the boxes.
I know, because the box is so small, so it's crazy that it just expands. It's so comfortable. Laying on it. It just like, it feels so nice to have a bed that's like big. Because normally we're just so squished.
We got an adult bed.
We got an adult bed for a little kid. This is so nice. I'm so happy right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So I get 4, you get 4.
Okay, on our old bed, we always would say like, how many buttons did I get? We each got 4.
Yeah.
So they would have these buttons on it. So like if I like rolled over to like the 5th button on the headboard, he'd be like, you're on my button. So this has 4 bars. So that means this whole section is mine. This is like so nice because I can actually like keep my legs apart, where normally I'd be like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be so bad.
Will be nice.
I'm so excited. This is like getting a new car to somebody. Getting a new bed for us is like the highlight of our day. Or like our week.
If you're not in your shoes, you're in your bed, so.
Yep. I'm gonna let the bed fully expand. It'll take about 24 hours to get to its full capacity. However, I feel like it really does just expand to a good height from the start. So it's really comfy. I'm so excited. I could honestly cry. it's so dramatic, but we just have been so uncomfortable. I've been on the sofa the past 2 weeks, so to actually have a bed, it just feels so amazing. So a couple other things I want to talk about with the mattress is that it does have 3 layers to it, and it does have a cooling layer. I used to get like night sweats. I'd sweat so much, so beds like this are perfect. There's also free shipping on it. And again, if you want $250 off your bed, then you guys can use the link down below. Thank you, Lil, so much for sending us this bed, because this really is gonna help us out so much, and I'm so happy. I could cry. I just like, I don't even know, you guys. I'm just so excited for this bed. It's so comfortable right now. I love this. Okay, so the next steps that we need to do for the room is we're gonna try to finish the shiplap now. And then, which I'm kind of dreading because I have to like prime the shiplap with 2 coats of primer and then put a coat, or I think 2 coats of paint. So it's gotta go like through 4 layers. That's a lot. So in between that all drying, I'm gonna try to decorate the room. I have some frames I wanna hang. I have wall sconces. I gotta put up the curtains, and I was thinking of getting a rug for underneath the bed. Oh, I paint on my leggings. I get paint on everything. But I didn't know if it was gonna close in our room a lot, because our room isn't too big, and I was nervous that a king bed would make it feel small, but it actually feels pretty open. I think because we got a bed with open bars, so it just like feels like you're flowing through the room kind of. But Willie, come here. Come try out our new bed. All right, Willie's gonna review the new bed. You ready, Willie? What do you think? Oh, do you like that? Look, Willie. Oh, it's so big. You're not gonna take up our whole bed now. It's so big. Where are you gonna sleep? You like it? You're so cute. You're so cute. Mwah. Willie, what do you rate the bed? 10 paws out of 10? Ooh. He like does not know what to do. He's like, all this room? Really? You got so much? What? You are. You're probably gonna take up the entire bed still somehow. You're such a little boy. Willie, you match the room. The black and white theme. You look very chic in here, little man. I'm now gonna work on window treatment. So I got these sheer curtains with these little pom-poms, and then I also got, to go with that for the bed, I got this bed skirt, and it also has the same pom-poms at the end. And luckily this bed skirt is the kind that just wraps around. I thought after I put the mattress down, I was like, oh no, I forgot to put the bed skirt first, because normally it has like a layer that has to go under the mattress, but this one doesn't, so we're good. But anyway, I'm going to hang these up now. And I also got some of these little pullbacks. I've actually never used these. I always have just, I don't even know what I have done with my curtains. I guess I just always keep them closed. I don't know. But I might put these here. I have a feeling Connor's not gonna love curtains and like this thing up, because he puts so much time into these windows and he hates covering his work. But I feel like we need them for our bedroom. It'd be a little cozier and also give us some privacy. So let's start hanging these up. So I have these frames, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna arrange them in this way or how yet, but I wanna put some artwork right here. I also bought 2 16 by 20 frames, but they were like, I feel like they were extra big. So I felt like it was just gonna be too much. I think I'm just gonna stick to these 4. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but something I like to do is, instead of trying to like go out and buy prints, I just go on Etsy, and you can select like different galleries that they have and buy different galleries. So let me show you guys the one I did. This one is like an antique French vibe. So you can kind of see here. Let me put it right here. So this is the gallery that I went with. It has like lots of pretty options. I love that one. Super beautiful. I think I might do this one and maybe this one or that one. But yeah, so it has all these different ones you can print out. So I'm just printing them from my printer. And then my friend Alyssa came over yesterday, and I'm not sure, I haven't talked about it on this channel. I talk about it on Instagram, but Connor and I have been trying to conceive for almost 2 years, and we just haven't had any luck. My friend, she gave me this painting, and it's just so beautiful, and I was crying. I just feel like it's really special and just so meaningful and so thoughtful. So I'm really excited to have this above our bed, just as like a reminder of God's promise to us. And I feel like the artwork that I bought matches it really well. So let me go see which ones I printed out. Alrighty, so here's the first one I just printed out. Let me put it down so you can see it a little better. This one is so beautiful. It's like an ocean. I think it's an ocean. Actually, I don't even know if it is. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. Maybe it's a sky. I thought it was ocean, but I'm seeing like greenery. Whatever it is, I love this. Alright, so I got this up and I love how that looks, but I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit so I can really make sure that I like it before I start nailing stuff in. And right now what we're working on is finishing up this shiplap. We're going to put in the last piece and a half, and then I'm going to have to paint those. And then once that's done, there's not too much left. It's really just like the wall sconces and then adding in the artwork. I do need to pick up the pictures from our wedding. I'm not sure if those are ready yet though at CVS, but I will do that. Also wanted to mention, I got those frames at Michael's when they were having a sale. It was buy one, get 2 frames free. It was so great. I was so excited about it because frames can get super expensive. So definitely keep an eye out for that sale if they have it again. It was a couple weeks ago, so I'm assuming it's not going on anymore, but definitely was a money saver. Here's the wedding pictures that I had printed out. I really love this black and white one because I feel like it's really simple. I also have this one. By the way, if you guys haven't seen our wedding video, it is on our channel, so you should definitely check it out. And then I have this one. This one was such a fun memory. This was like the barn that we got married in. It's this like cute little wedding chapel in this like rustic beachy barn. We got married on the beach in Long Beach Island, and there's like these windows above here, and my friends were standing up there with our petals, and they were throwing them down while we took this picture. So it's such a good memory. Connor is working on getting the sconces up. I just put measured out like the dots to where the nails need to go for the wall art, and I think that while he's doing that, I'm going to make the bed. So let me show you guys what bedding I got. I did put the bed skirt on, and it looks super cute with the little ruffles or polka dots. Not polka dots, I cannot talk. These little, what are these called? Pom-poms? There we go. I love how that looks. Super fun. So let me get the rest of the bedding to show you guys. Here's the sheets that I got. They are so pretty. They have this really pretty crocheted lace pattern. These are the pillowcases, and then the sheet also has the same pattern going across it, which is so beautiful. I definitely want to get a protective cover for this. That's one thing I forgot to get, but I'm going to throw this on, then I'll show you guys the bedding. So here's the comforter I got, and it's kind of like this wrinkly material. There are like some actual wrinkles in it though. You can kind of see though if you look closer. The material's like a little wrinkly. These bigger ones are just because I brought it to the dry cleaners to get washed, but then it has ruffles on it and it's just super nice and light and airy. I love white bedding. I feel like people think white bedding is like the hardest to keep clean, but it's actually super easy because you can just bleach it, and I've always just loved white bedding. It just feels super peaceful and relaxing. So we're gonna put this on. Yay. So apparently my card got full when I was doing that. So I don't know how much it actually filmed, but that is the finished product and I love it. I feel like now looking at it, I have to, some of them are a little crooked, but I probably could have put the 16 by 20 ones on the outside of it. So maybe I'll do that. The moment you've all waited for. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let me just go through the room with you guys and show you everything that's going on. All right, so when we first come over here, we did put in this barn door. If you guys didn't see, we did a master bath makeover video probably last year or a year and a half ago. So you guys can check that out. These are the flowers that we had in like the barn for our wedding. So we love to incorporate all of our wedding decor and everything. All right, so here is my side of the bed. So we just have some simple decorations, and then these we love. So there is a switch here to, well, first we could turn them on from here, and if this stays on all the time, then we can switch them on and off from our beds, which is really awesome to have that, because then we don't have to get up in the middle of the night. So the bedding and everything like that, I can link down below of where I got it from, as well as the bed. I love this bed. I actually really wanted to get this one when we moved into the house, but Connor wasn't a fan of these, and I don't know what turned him around this time, but he was okay with it, so that's what we got. I added some greens to the back just for like a little extra color, and all of these photos are so beautiful and one of my favorite parts of the room. And then here's Connor's side of the bed. Got some old books. This one is called M's Husband, which is funny because obviously that's my name and Connor's my husband, so that goes on his side of the bed. And then we have our windows. Connor said these make him feel like he's in a dollhouse with the curtains. He likes them and I love them too. I think they're really beautiful. And then over here we have the dresser. that we painted. And then I put, this picture is the one I decided to go with. It's a little hard to see with all the reflection, but I just feel like it's such a happy picture and so simple in the black and white. Here is my wedding bouquet, and on my wedding bouquet I put my grandparents, and then on the other side I put my little Chihuahua cutie, and then here's Connor's boutonniere from our wedding. And then I just have this candle. It smells delicious. We got this at Walmart a couple nights ago. And that is it for the room. Willie's crying because he wants to go in here. There you go. So we were, like I said, thinking of putting some pictures there, but I think I just like it plain for now. And I'm just so happy with the room. I actually really like it without a rug. I feel like it just feels really open. So I probably won't put one in. But I hope you guys like this. Okay, revealing to my parents. Okay.
My goodness! Oh, look at the windows! How did you put those windows in?
It took so long.
Oh, it looked so good. I love the bed.
Thank you.
The whole bedroom.
Oh, it looks
so much
totally
bigger, right?
twice
different.
as big.
You guys, Wilbur is so excited about the new room. He is just like going crazy. Oh, he just jumped. He's so excited. Wow. Are you so happy? It's like, yeah, I don't live in an ugly room anymore. Finally got my mature room. You're so handsome. So that is our final room reveal. I am so excited, you guys. Looking back at the old pictures of what the room looked like, it is so crazy to just go back to memory lane and just remember how awful it looked. I know people might say stuff about the mirrored doors because they're kind of outdated, but honestly we love them because the room isn't huge, so it makes it feel a little bit bigger. We also love having the full length mirrors to get ready with, and there's really nowhere else in the room that we would have room to put a mirror. Like we could there, but it would just look kind of awkward. So these are gonna stay and I love them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely share it with your friends and family, and if you're new, please subscribe. But we love you guys so much, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.